Welcome. Build Out here. Super excited about this video. In today's video, we're going to talk about high performing PMOs, strategies for building a winning team. Hey everyone, Build Out here. And today I want to talk about something that every PMO leader needs to hear. If you want your PMO to actually deliver value, you've got to start with your team, not the tools, not the templates, the team, the people, right? Today's projects are more complex, more cross-functional, more data-driven than ever. So building a high-performing PMO team, that's not an option anymore. It's critical. It's a competitive advantage, right? So in this video, we're going to walk you through what it takes to build a winning PMO team. We're talking about mindset, structure, leadership moves, and communication strategies that actually work. So let's dive into this. Number one, why PMOs matter more than ever. Let's set the stage here. In 2025, the PMO is more than just a reporting function. We're seeing that more and more, and we're hearing that. It's becoming a strategic command center. You're managing cross-functional department projects, right? You're aligning strategy with execution. Right? You're keeping resource bottlenecks from blowing up timelines. And trust me, you're also managing the people dynamics that come with that, right? I've led 10 PMOs in my career, and I can tell you, PMO success is never about a checklist. It's about the team behind it. The checklist, the process, the procedures are critical. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the people are more important. So number two, you have to start with the right foundation. Let's talk about building that dream team for the PMO. First, you have to recruit for the range, right? Don't just hire PMs. Look for data analysis. Look for communication pros. Look for people who have diverse skills and fresh set of thinking. Two, you want to build and create a culture of collaboration. It's not about a hierarchy, it's about a shared purpose. Three, using the right tools. Don't just bring in early, these tools. I've made that mistake myself. If the organization's not ready, the tools are just going to sit there collecting dust and will not be used. I got real stories bringing in tools far too early. When you get the people right and you give them tools that fit, that builds a culture, right? You're no longer just managing projects, you're building an unstoppable capability within your PMO. And I can't stress that enough. Does that make sense? So in section 3, you want to take the tools from good to great, right? So every strong team can stall if they don't have a great structure. So here's how to avoid that. You want to define roles clearly. Right? Everyone should know exactly what they're responsible for within your PMO. You also want to set shared goals. You want to make sure your team's objectives line up with the real business that they're trying to achieve. Right? When they see their work is making a real impact, it's a game changer for them. Right? And I hate that term, but it's true. Right? Create regular feedback loops. Don't wait for annual reviews. Check in, reflect, adjust, right? Especially now with remote teams, it's even harder. Communication is harder, it's trickier, but you have to be more intentional about doing that. Does that make sense? So section 4 is about communication really being your secret weapon. It's if I'll say it out loud, right? Underperforming teams PMOs don't fail because of bad skills. They fail because of bad communications. Underperforming PMOs fail due to bad communications, right? So don't forget and understand how important communications is. You want to set communication standards. You want to use the right channels. Don't just default to email, right? Know when to jump on Zoom or jump on Teams. Know when to use messaging. Know when to use a dashboard when it's better than a meeting. And don't forget about it. Understand your audience. Know your audiences. Some stakeholders want details. Some stakeholders want visuals. If you know their preference, communication preference, then you'll be much more effective, right? I say it all the time. There's text people and there's graphics people. You have to know the difference. Number 5, execution and celebration. The loop, the feedback loop really of success, right? Execute, celebrate, execute, celebrate. What separates average PMOs from high performing PMOs is the intentional execution. You're setting clear expectations. You don't lock in KPIs or metrics too early, right? Everyone wins. It builds momentums. Metrics can just slow things down, and you can set bad trends and bad behavior when they're trying to hit a metric. Stay agile. Projects shift. Priorities move. Your PMO needs to flex without breaking. And you want to celebrate wins. Seriously. Celebrate the wins. People like to feel like their work matters, right? So recognize it, call it out, share the impact. Success is a loop. Plan, execute, improve, celebrate, repeat. Plan, execute, improve, celebrate, repeat. That makes sense? Awesome. All right, let's wrap it up. At the end of the day, your team is your strategy. The best tools in the world won't save your PMO. Your PMO team will save your PMO. Great PMOs don't just deliver products, right? They shape how an organization executes their strategy. They bring clarity. They spot risks. They drive momentum. If you want to build a world-class PMO, start with your people. Back them, challenge them, watch them thrive. I can't stress that enough. All right, let me know in the comments what you think. What is your number one challenge you're facing in building your PMO team today? If you like these types of videos, you like my background experience, hit the subscribe, hit the like, give me a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you online. Thanks.